Did you know that the small, unassuming box of baking soda quietly sitting in your kitchen cabinet might just be the most powerful and underappreciated health remedy in your entire home? Most people associate baking soda, scientifically known as sodium bicarbonate, with just a few basic uses. Maybe you use it to bake cookies, absorb odors in the refrigerator, or scrub a stubborn stain in your sink. But the truth is far more surprising and, quite honestly, shocking. This simple dollar compound has been used for decades, even centuries, to tackle over 20 common health issues and household challenges. In fact, it has been referred to by some health experts as nature's silent healer, a natural, accessible remedy that pharmaceutical companies would prefer you overlook. Why? Because it's cheap, widely available, and effective, which makes it a threat to expensive medications that aim to treat the very same symptoms. Today, we're uncovering the hidden power of baking soda, its scientific roots, its astonishing range of applications, and a final tip at the end of this video that very few people know about. One that could change how you view this miracle mineral forever. So, let's begin with the basics. Part 1. What exactly is baking soda? Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, is a naturally occurring compound with a mildly alkaline pH of about 9. In its raw form, it's found in mineral deposits across the globe, from the deserts of California and Colorado to the mines of Kenya and Mexico. It's extracted from a mineral called nacalite, which is where its powerful chemical properties originate. Unlike baking powder, which is a mixture of several ingredients including acids and stabilizers, baking soda is pure. It consists of only sodium bicarbonate, which gives it its unique ability to neutralize acids, both in the body and around the home. That's right. This powder doesn't just help your cookies rise. It can cleanse, soothe, detoxify, and even heal when used properly. Let's now dive into its incredible benefits, starting with one that almost everyone can relate to: heartburn and indigestion. Part 2. Heartburn and digestive relief. That burning sensation you feel in your chest after a heavy meal. It's not just discomfort. It's a sign that your stomach acid is out of balance. Rather than reaching for expensive over-the-counter antacids, many people have found relief in something far simpler: a small amount of baking soda dissolved in water. Why does it work? Sodium bicarbonate, being alkaline, neutralizes excess stomach acid almost instantly. In fact, many commercial antacids list it as their active ingredient. For occasional relief, a common recommendation is to mix 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in 2 cups of water, then sip it slowly about an hour after eating. The reaction in your stomach not only eases the burning, it restores balance naturally, quickly, and affordably. And this acid-neutralizing magic doesn't stop at your stomach. Part 3. Oral health miracles. Did you know that baking soda also has powerful antibacterial properties, especially in your mouth? Streptococcus mutans is one of the primary bacteria responsible for cavities and tooth decay. Research shows that baking soda can help fight it by creating an alkaline environment where it struggles to survive. That's why many toothpaste brands include baking soda. It freshens breath, removes surface stains on teeth, and reduces plaque buildup. For an effective at-home mouth rinse, mix 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/8 teaspoon of salt into a cup of warm water. Swish gently for 30 seconds and spit. Not only does this clean the mouth, it's even recommended by some oncologists for patients undergoing chemotherapy who experience painful mouth ulcers. Speaking of which, Part 4. Canker sores and mouth sores. Canker sores are tiny but incredibly painful. They can make eating, drinking, and even speaking difficult. Baking soda's alkaline nature offers relief by neutralizing acids and creating an environment that reduces irritation. A large study from Sunnybrook Oral Health Clinic treated over 3,000 patients suffering from recurrent mouth sores with a baking soda rinse, and found that 70% experienced reduced lesions within weeks. To try it at home, simply mix a small amount of baking soda with water to make a thick paste and apply it directly to the sore. You can also use the rinse we just discussed, up to 3 times a day. It's safe, non-toxic, and effective, even for children, but baking soda doesn't stop at oral health. Part 5. Skin healing and relief. Have you ever suffered from an itchy bug bite, a rash, dry, rough skin on your elbows or heels? Baking soda can help here too. When applied to the skin, baking soda acts as a gentle exfoliant and soothing agent. Its alkaline nature helps neutralize irritants, reduce itching, and promote healing. For minor skin irritations, mix a little water with baking soda to form a paste. Apply to the affected area, and let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes before rinsing. For dry skin, use it as a scrub. And for fungal infections, such as athlete's foot or toenail fungus, baking soda can help inhibit fungal growth thanks to its antifungal properties. Let's now address a pain that affects millions. Part 6. Joint pain and inflammation. One of the most surprising benefits of baking soda lies in its ability to reduce inflammation in the body, particularly in the joints. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Immunology found that drinking water mixed with baking soda created an anti-inflammatory response. Participants experienced less inflammation in the spleen, joints, and even around the kidneys. For arthritis sufferers, this is major news. Some practitioners recommend drinking 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in water daily, under medical supervision, of course. Why? Because reducing inflammation at the source can alleviate joint stiffness and swelling. However, anyone with heart conditions or high blood pressure should consult their doctor first due to the sodium content. And speaking of kidneys, Part 7. Kidney support. Your kidneys filter blood, remove waste, and maintain your body's internal balance. But in cases of chronic kidney disease, that balance is thrown off. A groundbreaking study in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that patients with kidney disease who took sodium bicarbonate had slower progression of kidney failure. How? Because baking soda helps buffer acids in the body, taking some of the strain off the kidneys. In that study, participants had a 36% lower risk of advancing to kidney failure when they regularly consumed baking soda. It also helped combat metabolic acidosis, a dangerous condition caused by too much acid in the body. Once again, this must be done under medical supervision, but the results are extremely promising. Part 8. UTI relief for women? Urinary tract infections, UTIs, are unfortunately common and incredibly uncomfortable. A 2017 study revealed that women with acidic urine experienced significant relief from UTI symptoms after drinking baking soda in water. Their urine became more alkaline, easing burning and urgency. While baking soda isn't a substitute for antibiotics, it can be a supportive remedy. 1/2 teaspoon in water, once or twice a day, can help balance urinary pH levels. But as always, consult a doctor before using baking soda for this purpose, especially if symptoms persist. Part 9. Exercise recovery and performance. Did you know that elite athletes use baking soda to enhance performance? When you exercise hard, your muscles produce lactic acid, causing that painful burning feeling. Baking soda helps buffer this acid, improving endurance. This technique, known as bicarbonate loading, has shown positive effects in studies, particularly in high-intensity sports lasting 1 to 7 minutes. And after your workout, soaking in a warm bath with 1/2 cup of baking soda can reduce soreness and speed recovery. Part 10. Potential cancer implications. Now, let's talk about the most controversial and least known use of baking soda, its potential role in fighting cancer. Recent studies have shown that baking soda might help increase the pH of tumors, making them less acidic and therefore less favorable to cancer growth. This has been observed in animal models, particularly in breast cancer research. Baking soda raised the pH around tumors without affecting the rest of the body's pH balance. This inhibited the cancer's ability to spread or metastasize. Let's be clear. Baking soda is not a cure for cancer, but it's an exciting area of research that highlights how this everyday compound may support future therapies. Part 11. Safety Guidelines. As amazing as baking soda is, it must be used with caution. Here are some quick but crucial safety tips. Never exceed 3.5 teaspoons per day. If you're over 60, don't take more than 1.5 teaspoons daily. Always dissolve it fully in water. Never consume it dry. Don't take it on a full stomach. Don't use the maximum dose for more than 2 weeks. Avoid taking baking soda within 2 hours of other medications. Pregnant or breastfeeding. Always check with a healthcare provider. Too much can lead to side effects like nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, or even seizures and heart issues in extreme cases. So now you know, baking soda isn't just for baking. It's a natural powerhouse for digestive relief, oral care, skin health, joint pain, kidney function, exercise performance, and even cancer research. It's time we start appreciating the miracles hidden in plain sight. And baking soda is one of the best examples. For just $1 or less, this humble white powder can become a daily health ally when used wisely.
What about you? Have you ever used baking soda for a health remedy? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Stay curious, stay healthy, and always look for the power in the simple things.